think I like this little life. This little life. I think I like this little life. This silly little life.
Motion pictures, take one.
So I journaled a bit on our train ride from Rome to Milan. Accompanied by my sandwich and playlists, I reflected on the exhilarating pace of this trip so far. We've arrived in our hotel in Milano and so hot. I kind of craved it actually, the rapidness of it all, but that all changed when we arrived in northern Italy.
I love my Toby, my puppy.
I went towards the opposite end of the spectrum and wanted to be doing things all the time, seeing everything, always on the go.
We are headed to Miscusi. I'm so excited because the guy we met yesterday at Vatican said it was the best pasta. I love connecting with people over food, you know? It's what brings everyone together, obviously.
I think it stems from the fear of time passing or the thought of not being able to come back to a place I've grown fond of. But here, even though it was only a brief couple of days, we finally slowed down and rested.
Oh my god, this is so good. What is that? Lavender. Because you know sometimes it tastes like soap.
Insanity.
We were obviously still going out and exploring, but it was a different kind of exploring. It made me excited because I knew I wanted to take things slower. But there was this pressure that I put on myself to do everything, and somehow all that weight lifted off my shoulders once we got there. Fully taking it all in, enjoying every single day that passes by, not be worried about the next thing. I started moving on about life and this trip in a more intentional manner. And all it took was a little reunion with nature.
It is the crack of dawn.
Let's go to Lake Como.
It's my cheek. I'll imagine you are near, and I'll see.
Headed to Verona for the day, and I'm so excited. Let's go. Vite, vite. Andiamoli. Allons-y.
When I walk down that street, I can hear you.
In the first leg of this trip, we visited cities. We embraced the hustle and bustle of it all, being surrounded by immense architecture, a plethora of people, which we definitely enjoyed. I've always had an appreciation for nature, but after visiting Verona specifically, there was a newfound love for the slow life and relaxation. I was staring at everything. The mountains, the lake, the people, everything. The thought of nature and its healing properties and how grounding it feels to be surrounded by, I felt so comforted by its quietness, by the slow pace of life, the lack of constant stimuli bombarding you from left to right.
Can I? Okay.
Now I'm becoming a Coke girly after this trip.
Isn't it good?
I'm trying to respect the present as much as I can by reminding myself that we'll never have this moment again. Never. Because all we have is now. I end up feeling more grateful for what I have and feel more aligned with the flow and grain of the world by not barging through it.
She said, there's a snake winding in your core, and it tells you things that you never knew before.
My hair is up. Time to go swimming.
I'm a fool for my demons. I let him possess me, even though there's other places he could be in. Now I'm looking for a soft patch of grass just to lay my poor head. Open my eyes and I'm praying my demon is dead.
So bloody hot.
Sing to me, Paolo.
Our last night in Italy, watching the cinematic masterpiece.
Her name is Miss Undermeyer.